Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a whip and chat. I'm going to be kitting up my deck Santa and tree, so let's get to it. If you don't like the crinkling sound, I am so sorry. My son, my 6-month-old, is watching The Grinch in the background, so if you hear that, yeah, sorry. Okay, so anyway, let's get to it. Alright, first thing I want to talk about is my future Etsy shop. So I decided that I wanted to start selling diamond painting accessories, and by accessories I mean diamond pins and cover minders, and I'm very excited for that. And that's actually going to happen in January, only because December's going to be really busy for me since I work now and my family, you know, it's just going to be too much. So in January, that's when my shop will open. And of course, I will be doing a giveaway for that, because I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. You know I wanted to make a YouTube channel, but my subscribers, you guys also motivate me to do a lot of things. And, you know, you motivated me to do this. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Second thing, oops, I hope I didn't rip that. Hope I did. Second thing I want to talk about, well, there's a lot of things I'm going to talk about, so I shouldn't even be numbering these. But, okay. So, I have not worked in, I'm going to say over 6 years. I've been a stay-at-home mom. So, I seriously, like, holy shit. Okay, so at Target, I went one day to go get baby wipes. And I noticed that in the front, they had a table and they had a worker there. And I asked her, I was like, oh, you know, what are you doing? And she goes, what do you guys, I said, what are you guys doing? And she says, we're hiring on the spot. So I was like, oh, you know, and in my mind, I was like, well, that sucks, because, you know, the reason that I don't work is because daycare. I have 3 kids. Daycare, basically, I would be working to pay my babysitter, you know? So there's really, to me, there was no point in ever even trying to work. And my husband's fine with it, you know, so you know, whatever. But when she said that, I was like, ugh. And then she goes, do you want to interview? And I don't know why I said, yes, sure, why not? So she takes me to the back, and I meet these other 2 ladies. And they, oops, okay. And they hand me this paper, and it says, what's your availability? So I was thinking, what would my availability be if I started working? Well, my husband goes to work from sometimes 4 in the morning all the way up till 6 p.m. So he's in the Army. So I put down that I'm available Monday through Friday from 5 p.m. to closing time. And then Saturday and Sunday he's off, so I put I'm available all day. Well, they liked that. They liked what I put down, and I got hired on the spot. And the crazy thing is, like, my orientation, I forgot what day I went to this. I think it was like, my orientation was on a Friday, I think. And I started working Saturday, I believe. I'm not sure, I don't remember. So I started working, and my husband made it work. He made it where he gets off before 4:30 so he can be home, watch the kids while I go and work, which, guys, I am so freaking happy that I'm working now, because here's the thing. I suffer from depression and anxiety, and I know I had mentioned this in my past videos, but I never really go into it. So warning, trigger warning, because trust me, this does happen when people start hearing about this kind of stuff. It makes them feel weird, and, you know, like, it could trigger their anxiety or depression. So I'm going to talk about it. Right after I had my second son, I thought it was a year you had a year to have that. So like, you know, month 1 through 12, you can get it. And after that, there's no such thing as postpartum depression. Well, no, it can happen anytime. And I actually got it like when my son was a year and a couple months, and it was so bad. Like, I had a mental breakdown. I went to the hospital. I don't know what the hell was going on. I had never felt that way in my life. And once you have gone through one episode, there's no going back. And I know that sounds terrible to say, like, because when I had it, I always wanted people to say that it gets better. And it does get better, but you'll always have it. You'll always have depression. You'll always have anxiety, like, in the back. So you can feel good one day, 1 week, and like the next week you're super depressed. And that's how I am. I hope no one else is like that, because this is freaking terrible. So, you know, I got pregnant, and we moved here to Hawaii, and it was just really bad. I think it was also because like I was super hormonal, you know, and I just couldn't handle everything that was going on. I was pregnant, we moved, you know, I wasn't near family. Hold on one second, guys. I need to get my pin. Where did I put my pin? Oh, here it is. Okay, I got a skeleton pin. So yeah, I think it was just everything combined just made me super bad. And then, so that, you know, I was okay with it. I had Michael, and I was still doing the stay-at-home mom thing. And it got to the point where I was driving myself crazy, because I would wake up and just literally do the same thing over and over again every single day. It was like Groundhog Day. Have you guys ever seen that movie? That's how it felt. It felt like it was Groundhog Day. And it was just like super awful. I didn't like it. You know, they say that after you have a baby, you can have postpartum blues, or baby blues. You know, when you're sad for a little bit, and then it kind of goes away unless it's postpartum depression. Well, I didn't get the baby blues. I got my depression back, and it came back with a vengeance. And it was, I didn't know what to do. I was like, man, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't go through this anymore. So, you know, I talked to my husband, and he was like, yeah, I'll make it work where you can start working. I'll come home. And let me tell you guys something. The first day that I started working, you have no idea how happy I was to interact with adults. Like, the only people I interact with are my kids and their children, you know, like, and it's crazy to say, but when you're a mom, and if you're a stay-at-home mom, that's all you have, you know. I mean, you have your friends too, but in my case, I don't have anyone here. It's hard to make friends, and it gets kind of old trying to make new friends every time you move as a military spouse, you know. And it's just really hard on the heart and the soul. So I have a lot of friends around the world, and I miss them, and you know, so it's really hard to make friends and keep busy. But I also noticed that this time around, this move, when I try to make friends, it didn't help me. It didn't help me with my mental health. I needed something else. So work for me is at something else. And I'm just so happy I get to talk to adults, and you know, like, it's super nice. So yeah, like, my job description, I seriously, guys, I didn't even know what the hell that I was applying for. They never told me. So I was kind of like, you want a job? I was like, yeah. And they're like, okay, here you go. And then come on this day, and boom, this is your job description. And so I thought I was going to be on the sales floor. And this is Target, by the way, Target. I thought I was going to be, what are you doing? Are you doing push-ups? Sorry guys, he's starting to like kind of army crawl and move around. So he's really excited, and he's like always making these noises. What are you doing? Okay, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. He's being a little cutie patootie. So I go in, and I thought I was going on the sales floor. Nope, I'm in the back. And I thought, okay, you know, that's cool. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I don't even wear red. You know how like the Target thing is like their uniform is like a red shirt, khaki pants? Well, here you can wear jeans and a red shirt, but I don't even, like my team, we're called the flex team. We don't wear red, we wear black. So I thought that was cool. I was like, all right, cool. I don't gotta wear that red shirt. That's pretty cool. That's dope. Yeah, it is dope. Yeah, you're very talkative. So they were like, okay, you have to go get people's orders, you know, when they come. They do pickup and I do shipping. They do pickup and shipping, so that's what I do. So I have to go in the basement, that's where they keep everything, and I pull stuff out, but you're timed. So I'm literally running all the time. Like if there's order pickup, I have to run a lot, and it's kind of like, at first it was like, oh, I got this. Let me tell you. So being on your feet for 8 hours, okay, I get like a 31-minute break and two 15-minute, or a 31-minute lunch break and two 15-minute breaks. And that's the only time I get to sit down. So it's kind of like my feet freaking hurt so bad that I got blisters on my feet. And it's not even by like, it's not even like friction, like, you know, my foot against my shoe or something. No, it's just because I'm standing up for long periods of time. And I'm not complaining. I actually like it. But holy crap, I was in for a surprise. Because, man, I was like, I did a shift of 8 hours, 3 days in a row. I was dying. I was like, oh my God, like, help me. But I'm really excited. Like, I'm looking forward to this job. And my husband has next month off. Like, so he's taking leave for a whole month, and I'm just so excited because he gets to be the stay-at-home dad and I'm the one that works. So we're switching roles kind of, and it's so exciting because I'm like, I don't know, it's just funny to me because I've came home and the kids are like fighting, and he always tells me like, how hard can it be? Like, no, it's freaking hard being a stay-at-home mom. And I know some people are gonna smirk, but it really is. When you have 3 kids, even 2 kids, even 1 kid, okay, and you're not used to it, and you gotta make a routine, it's just freaking like, holy shit. Like, you got 1 kid, you know, fucking burning down the house, the other one's trying to like, I don't know, light something else on fire, the other one's making a mess in the living room that you just cleaned. Like, it's awful. So you gotta be on top of them like every single, like, oh my God, all day. Their ages is like, it's terrible right now. My son's terrible too. He's gonna turn 3 next month. My son's 6 months. He's starting to like get annoyed when he's on the floor for long periods of time, like, you know, tummy time. Like right now, he's like just scooting around everywhere. He doesn't know how to sit yet. And then my 7-year-old, like, he's a little bit more chill, but it's just a freaking pain in the ass. So yeah, story of my life. Sorry guys, I'm like wondering why these bags are stuck together. Like, they're like, it's weird. You guys see that? So yeah, my hands are all jacked up. Like, I have to like open boxes like a lot, and I've already gotten like box cuts, or like you know, you get paper cuts. This is like craft box cuts. So I'm like, ugh. So yeah. Anyway, so that has been my week. Just work. Yes. And then Michael is not liking it at all, guys. He hates that I work, and this is how, you know. So my husband was really scared to, you know, put the baby to bed, because he doesn't do that. I do that. The baby goes to bed like within 2 minutes of me putting him to bed. And usually he goes to sleep like on me or next to me. So he has to have me, my scent or my warmth, to go to sleep. And my husband wrote me, like my first day, he wrote me, and I breastfeed, so I have milk in the freezer, and I took it out for him, and he told me that the baby did not want to eat anything. So Michael starved himself for 8 hours, until I got home. And it's not my husband's fault. You know, he tried to feed him 3 separate times. Baby would not take it. He was like, hell no, give me the boob. I need my mama. And it was like, I cried, guys. You know, and I know I say I want to be away from my kids. I didn't cry because I was sad that I was away from them. I was like, hallelujah, you know, when I was working. But when I came home and I saw my baby and he was just crying, I started crying. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, stop starving yourself. Like, why are you doing? I was talking to him like he was an adult. I'm like, why are you doing this? My heart is hurt and broken. So I fed him. He ate and then he fell asleep. And then the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th days, he got a little better. He, you know, it was kind of like, you have to eat, bro, or you're gonna die. Like, sorry to say it like that, but my husband was like, oh, he started eating his milk now. And I'm like, yeah, because he's probably like, shit, this happens every night. Like, I have to eat. I'm not waiting for my mom. So, yeah, I'm glad, because I was so sad, like, the first day that he did that. I thought he was gonna keep doing that. And I was like, no, you can't do that. My poor baby. Alright, hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. He just wants love, so I'm carrying him right now. Okay, so along with everything that's been happening, so there is a such thing as holiday depression, and I've never personally had it until now. And it's, I mean, sometimes from what I heard, what my therapist had told me was that when it gets, like, when it's winter time and, you know, it gets gloomy and cold and some people don't like that and they get depressed, and just something to do with the holidays. But it's always sunny here where I live, so, you know, I was like, oh, I don't think I'll get that. But no, it has nothing to do with the weather. Like, I think it has more to do with just like holidays. I have no idea. Like, for me, my husband took the month off, as like I mentioned earlier. He took the month off because we were gonna go home for the holidays, and now that I'm working, we're not going home. So I've been sad, and not just that, I'm not in the holiday spirit this year. Like, I usually put my tree up in November. And this year it's not even up. I'm not even looking forward to Thanksgiving. Like, I work on Thanksgiving, Black Friday, you know, that's when they have Black Friday. But I'm working that day, and then on I believe the 29th, I don't work. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a Thanksgiving dinner, but I'm just not in the mood, guys. I don't know what it is. Like, these past few days that I have not been making videos, and I haven't even diamond painted. It's not just because I'm working, my school is, or, you know, I'm a busy mom. It's just like a bout of depression that I'm going through right now. And I'm trying really hard to get over it, because usually when I have these bouts, they last maybe 2 weeks, the longest. But since it is the holidays, I'm scared it's gonna like last longer than that, you know? So interacting with my diamond painting community family, like, it makes me feel better, you know? And sometimes things like that, like different things, help different people. Like, you know, a lot of people used to tell me like, well, how come your kids don't make you not be depressed, you know? And to me, it's kind of like, well, if you knew what depression was, sometimes you don't even know what causes it. Sometimes it takes a long time for you to find what helps you, not totally completely get over it, but it helps you get over that bout. So my kids are not it. Sadly, they're not it. They're like, I try, you know, to make it where it's them, but I'm gonna be honest. When I have depression, I don't really think like, oh, you know, going home to see my kids or whatever is gonna make me happy. Like, no. What makes me happy is this, diamond painting, YouTube. And I know it sounds really messed up, but I promise you guys I love my kids. But if you know anyone with depression, you know, just ask them how they're doing. Because it's, especially during the holidays, guys, it's really hard. sometimes people say they're okay when they're not. I'm honest. I'll say I'm not okay. Like if someone asks me, I'm like, no, but I push through it. I fight through it. Diamond painting makes me feel better. YouTube makes me feel better. And that's why I've missed everyone. Like I miss my comments. I miss watching Miss Crocheting Coffee's videos, Rachel Ray's videos, Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, Donnie, who else? Kiss My Crafts. You know, all you guys make me feel better. And I'm trying not to get emotional right now, but I am so happy that I started this journey and this YouTube channel. I didn't do it for followers. I did it so I can interact with people, because it is very hard for me to interact with people here, you know, because I'm just so tired of moving and the holidays are around the corner and it's just really lonely. And like my kids miss out on their grandparents, and they miss out on their cousins, and it's just really hard for me. So, you know, working is gonna make it where I keep my mind off of things. It's just really hard. And I am actually crying. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to do that, but it just kind of just, ugh. But yeah. So that's why you guys didn't see me for that week, was because I was just trying to get my ducks in a row and, you know, try to just push forward and, you know, so yeah. Okay guys, I gotta pause it. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry guys, I don't, okay, so anyway, yeah, I have one more Christmas diamond painting coming in, but I think it's lost because it never came in and it's been over a month. I think her name's the Crafty Heifer, Melissa McCartney, I think. She has a diamond painting that I got. It's the Grinch. I think that's the one she's working on, right? Wait, is this the right? Yep. But I got mine in like 25 centimeters. And it just hasn't gotten here. So I'm like, ugh. I really wanted to work on that because it was small. But I guess now I'm going to work on this one, because I do want to do a Christmas theme one with my son. If you saw my DAC unboxing, he was in it. He was like, I was like, you want diamond paint? He was like, I'll do it tomorrow because I don't want to make a mess in your room and then you get mad. And I was like, what? So, but he knows not to get in my room. That's why he said that. But it was embarrassing. I was like, what the hell? I didn't think he was going to say that. But yeah, my husband's funny. He was like, why do you not lock your door? Like, why don't you lock your door so the kids don't go in the room? And I was like, because I hate opening it, like, with, I usually open my doors when I lock them here in the house. I use a, what is it called? What is it called? Oh my god, I have a brain fart. Not a cotton swab, what the hell? Those things you clean your ears out with, guys. I forgot the name of it. I have brain farts. I think I should start saying, like, you know how Diamond Art Addiction's always saying she's squirrely? Like, my thing should be like brain farts, because I swear to god I always say that. And like, I always have them. Cotton swabs? No. Guys, help me here. I have no idea, but you know what I'm talking about, right? I have to take off the cotton off the end, and then that's how I open my doors. And I hate doing that because, I mean, there's only so many freaking of those things that that I have, and I don't want to waste them all on my doors. So yeah. Oh, another thing, let me talk to you guys about my cat. I got a cat and her name is Luna. Yes, I know Rachel Ray's dog is named Luna, but I swear I did not name my cat. My son named the cat Luna. And I asked him, I go, what do you want to name her? And he goes, Luna. And I was like, okay. I was like, are you sure? And he goes, yeah. I don't know where he got that name from. Like, I don't know if he does watch YouTube. So maybe he got it off of, I don't know, Guava Juice. He watches Guava Juice a lot. Or Kevin. I don't know. He got it from somewhere, but I know he doesn't just sit down and watch Rachel Ray videos, so I have no idea. So yeah, we have a cat named Luna, and I am deathly allergic to her, guys. Like, legit. Like, dying. And I wasn't doing anything about it because I thought it was like maybe, you know, temporary. My bad. I thought it was temporary. And nope. I go to bed, my eyes itch. I wake up, I have a runny nose, I'm sneezing. So I got Claritin today. And it helped a little bit, but not a lot. She's still killing me, but I love her so much. She's a cute kitty. She's black and she's white on her tummy and below her chin. She's so cute. But she's still a kitten. I can't open this. She's still a kitten and she always wants my love, but I can't always give it to her because I'm over here dying. And like yesterday, I was sitting down diamond painting. Well, I was trying to diamond paint. And this is before I went to work. And for some reason, she thought that it would be cool to climb on me and try to kill me. Okay, not I'm just exaggerating. But she does jump on you, and like if you're sitting down, she'll dig her nails into your skin to like grip or something. I have no idea why the hell she does that, but she does that. And I was sitting down and I told my husband this feeling was worse than giving birth, because holy shit, I got up and I was screaming. She tried to get on me and she clawed me and her nail got stuck on my back. Like her nail she couldn't get out. Can you imagine like getting up and there's a cat attached to you because their nails attached to you? It was terrible. And I was like, oh shit, I was like, help me. And I didn't want to throw her because I was like, oh my god, like I wasn't mad at her. I understood why she did it. She wanted my attention and she wanted to get on the chair. And I was like, holy shit. So I grabbed her, like I grabbed her with my left hand and I put my right hand around my back to get her nail out. And when I pulled it out, like literally a whole bunch of, I know it sounds gross, a lot of blood was coming out. I was freaking out because I was like, holy shit, like I can't believe this happened. And I cleaned it and everything, and now it just burns and it itches. Like, does anybody else have that happen when a cat scratches you? I notice that every time I get scratched, like there's like a little rash and it burns so bad. Like cat scratches are the freaking worst, guys. I would not wish that upon like even my worst enemy. Not that I really have one, but if I did, I wouldn't even, like, you know what, I don't like you. I hope you get scratched by 20 cats at once. Can you imagine that? That's terrible. No. 9. Do you guys have cats? I never thought I'd be a cat person, but apparently I am. I love her. She's so cute. She gets on my, when I'm laying down, she'll get on my neck. And I know it sounds scary because her nails, but I just got her a scratching pose, so that should kind of help. But she doesn't claw me. She boops me. She kitty boops me. And if you don't know what that is, it's like boop. You know, with her little paws. She's always booping me, and it's just like the cutest thing. And she's so soft, but yeah, like the past maybe 2-3 days, I haven't really been touching her because every time I put her on my chest, like if I'm carrying her, I get really red, and then if she licks my skin, it gets red. I'm like, God. So hopefully the Claritin works. You're only supposed to take like 1 pill a day. So wish me luck, guys. We'll see how that goes. And I was supposed to get another cat. I was gonna adopt 2 cats, but then we decided to just adopt 1. And I'm kind of happy because hell no. Can you imagine being like really allergic to cats? Which I had no idea I was, by the way. And then having 2 cats, like, oh god. And then I try to air out my house, and that shit don't work. Like, I'm just like, really? So, but this little girl, okay, like if you guys know, if you guys watch my videos, you know that I have 3 boys. So I wanted a girl cat. And it's funny because this little girl is super spoiled. Every time I go to the store, she eats kitten food, like little dry kitten food. Iam's kitten food. But I do spoil her and I get her a fancy feast. And she loves it. But I try not to give it to her all the time. So I give her maybe like two or three a week. So that way, you know, she's not too spoiled. But she already knows she's spoiled. She was hella mad at me yesterday when I got home from work. She was like getting near my feet and then she'd run away when I tried to touch her. Like, you know, with my hand, like I was trying to rub her belly. She'd run away. Like, she was like, I hate you. You were gone all day. You made me stay with my dad. He didn't pet me. Or I don't know if he did or didn't, but she's so cute. I was like, yay, I'm not the only girl in this house anymore. What? Okay, hold on, guys. 1 second. Okay, guys. That was my 2-year-old. He said that he wants to go to bed. But the Grinch is still playing in the background, so he just sat down.
No.
What?
No.
You don't want to watch the Grinch?
No.
Well, I can't change it right now. I'm doing a video. You could go watch the movie Brother's watching downstairs. You want to go watch that? He's watching a Christmas movie too. You want to go with Brother?
No.
Or do you want to stay here? So I keep my door closed now the most because I don't mind the cat being in my room, but since I'm allergic to her and today was the first day that I was taking my Claritin, I don't know, I don't want her like rubbing herself everywhere on my blankets and stuff because she likes being on my pillow for some reason. And yeah, that's not like the smartest thing to do when you're allergic because I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna lay my head down and I'm just gonna be sneezing the whole night. So are you gonna stay here or are you gonna go?
Gecko.
You want to watch Gecko?
Yeah.
Well, go tell Brother to put it on TV. I would put it on right now, mijo, but I'm doing a video.
Gecko.
Okay, give me like 1 minute, okay? You want to give me a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, yeah. Oh my gosh, some of these are really hard to open. Like, I don't have scissors. I freaking lost them. Okay, there we go. That works too, right? Okay. So yeah, that is life, guys. I've had a weird like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And also, I think that I'm feeling really like weird and off because I'm on antidepressants and I usually take them around 9 or 10 and I've been forgetting to take them to work with me and I get off at 12 a.m. So I've been taking my medicine around 12:30 a.m. to 1 a.m. instead of the regular time that I usually take it. So I think that's also has to do a lot with why I'm feeling the way I am. Because like when it comes to antidepressants, you have to take it at the same time every day and you cannot stop cold turkey. Like, don't ever do that. I did that and it was the worst, like, oh my god, it was like the worst 2 weeks of my entire life. So don't do that if you're on them. But yes, I am very open about what I go through. I try to help people as much as I can on the topic if they have questions. There's been people that I know in my life, not through YouTube or anything or social media, but people that I know personally that were afraid to take antidepressants because they thought it was an opioid, and it's not at all. I am actually thankful that I tried other things. I know a lot of people say you should try other things, and that is true. If you feel like you can go on without them, no judgment there. It's even better, but being on them is not bad either. Like, if it helps you and you feel better, then thank God. Because I'm really, like I said, I'm really open about it. I take it very serious. If anyone were to ever tell me that they were depressed, I don't care who they are. If they're my neighbor, if they're on the street, if like, especially YouTube, any of my followers, if you guys are ever going through anything, don't be afraid to email me and talk. Because talking, it doesn't even have to be on the phone. Even if you email me and we're just like, you're like, hey, I'm feeling down, I'll just be like, tell me all about it, let's talk. because talking really helps. It gets stuff off your chest, and it just, you know, it's good to know that there's people there for you. I wish that when I first had this, I wish that there was people there for me. But sometimes people are not there for you because they don't understand what you're going through. If they've never gone through it, even anxiety, they don't know how to react to it. So like, for instance, my best friend, when I was telling her about what was going on with me, hey, don't do that. Ouchies, okay? Don't do that. Ouchies. When I was telling her what I was going through, she was just like, oh my God, like, are you okay? I hope you're fine. But she never really, like, talked to me in depth about it because she didn't know how. And at that time, I was kind of upset about it. But then I realized, well, she's never been through this, so she doesn't know what I'm going through. She doesn't know how to help me, you know? But it's okay. Like, it's okay. As long as you listen to the person that wants to talk to you, because they're talking to you for a reason. They're talking to you because they feel like you can help them in a way, you know? So always try to be there for the people, you know, even when, like, you know how, have you ever heard the saying where it says the strongest people are the ones that you should care for the most, is because they take all the load. So the strongest person, you know, always go to them and be like, hey, are you okay? Like, what's going on, you know? You just never know what anyone's going through. Like, I've seen several YouTubers who I thought were like, you know, they have like the coolest life ever, but then they talk about their troubles, and I'm just like, holy shit, like, it's everyone. Anybody can be feeling a certain way. You don't even know it, you know? And I'm not saying like they're being fake or nothing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can have all the riches in the world and like be happy and all the look happy and whatever, but deep down inside you might be like, you could be broken. People could be broken, you know what I'm saying? I always use this example about like Robin Williams, you know, he was depressed. You would have never thought that. So that's what I'm trying to get at, is like, always try to be there for people. And especially if like you notice that they help others, always try to ask how they're doing, you know? I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do. I'm sorry. This is I'm just talking like how I would talk to my friends, you know, my family. Like, because I always tell my sisters this too. I always tell her to be there for people when they need her, when they come to her, you know? So yes. I'm sorry. This video was supposed to be a little bit more happier, but like I said, I'm very open about what I have. And I wanted to tell you guys what was going on. And it feels good to tell people about this. Even if it's like an audience that I don't have in front of me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video and watching it. If you watched this whole video, thank you so much. Because it, like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like my videos are really dragged on, or like people are just like, ugh, she's annoying, or I don't know. I think a lot of things. That's anxiety for you. But with that being said, gosh, I swear I am so freaking tired that I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. I'm gonna let you guys go because this little boy is destroying my room. And I will be posting another video tomorrow. I'm doing the Marmite, is that what it's called? Video tomorrow as well. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for sticking around with this whip and chat, even though I didn't really do it. It's kind of hard for me to multitask. Because I'm not used to doing this and talking at the same time to you guys. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. You guys are the best. And I'm happy that I got to talk to you guys. Alright, so I'll see you later. Bye guys.